What's up, guys? My name's Dean, or as most of you know me, Twisty3. You haven't said that in a while. But let's go into today's game, Richmond and Geelong. And the only reason I've got this is because it's Brownlow night tonight. Dangerfield, really the runaway favourite here. Don't really see anyone getting close. But if someone was to get close, it would be Dustin Martin. So Dustin Martin, really the only threat. I think Sloan probably would have been a threat as well if he hadn't gotten injured. I mean, if he hadn't got suspended in round 23. And that really, and I know this is a big call, like changed pretty much, could have changed the entirety of the season, right? Like Adelaide, if they had Sloan, do they then go on and then they beat, the West Coast Eagles? Once they beat the Eagles, what happens then? They're in top 2 finish. And they have a home final the first week against Hawthorn or Geelong, and then they, might get a home prelim. So, would have been a completely different story, but we know the grand final coming up is now between the Sydney Swans and the Western Bulldogs. Get around the Dogs. Absolutely unbelievable performance to beat the Giants by just the measly goal on Saturday night. It was like Saturday twilight. It felt like that night went on forever. Just to clarify for everyone, not the game itself, but because the game finished like pretty early, like it finished like 8 o'clock or 8:30. It just felt like it went on forever. Like there's so much post game, and just it's really what it felt like. But I'm getting mauled in this game. Come on, we need some Dustin Martin brilliance to get me out of this one. Because I haven't played too many of these games. I've sort of just left it as AIV which is what I'm going to be doing for the grand final as well. Going to leave it as AIV to see what the game predicts will happen in the Dogs versus the Swans clash. I think AFL Live 2 had the Dogs getting beaten by the Giants by about 60 points or something. All right, here we go. Dustin Martin, 3 votes. That's Dusty. What are you thinking? Anyway, definitely feels as though it's going to be a cracker of a game. The Swans obviously will go in favourites, finishing first on the ladder, and then you've got the Bulldogs who've come from 7th. Probably wouldn't have made it out of that first week without the extra week bye, which is going to be a big talking point. But let's talk about the Brownlow medal, because that's what I've kind of made this video for today. That's what the title of the video is. It's sort of a Brownlow medal preview. What's going to happen at the Brownlow tonight? I'm really not sure. I mean, I feel like Dangerfield's got it in the bag, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's his to lose, you feel. And obviously he's going to be, a pretty... get lost. He's going to be a pretty fast starter as well, and he's going to just continuously pole game after game. I mean, it's very hard to see a few games where he won't pole, because you look at those games where he probably won't pole and he ends up getting, what is it, like 50, not 50 touches, but like he gets 30 touches and a goal kind of thing. So that's sort of what he's like, 30 touches and like 3 goals. Like he kicked a lot of goals this season. If he wasn't good in the midfield, he would have gone forward and done a lot there. So he did do quite a lot of damage this season. And if you weren't aware that he's going to be very, very good, you probably should have worked that one out by now. He will be very, very good. He is very, very good. This is a very, very good kick at goal. And I am getting beaten. What the hell, Dean? My God, I'm such a rookie now. Anyway, I would love to see Dustin Martin get up and win. I watched his BNF speech after he won Richmond's best and fairest. He beat out Rance in that one. I don't think any player got a vote in one of the games. I think it was against Sydney. 0 votes were actually given out to players, because that can happen now. Like every single player can get between 1 and 5 in a game. That point shouldn't have counted. And so that just summed up Richmond's season. But anyway, Dustin Martin won it. I feel like Rance played the full 22 games he would have won. But no, well deserved from Dusty Very well deserved. Rance will probably pinch a few votes off him on Brownlow night, to be honest. I feel like he is always, pretty much in the votes in terms of when Richmond win, because they're pretty useless without him in the back line. And you saw that over a couple of games. Although, to be fair, I'm not going to speak about that. But who else, is going to be sort of getting votes, right? So Selwood's probably the one that can pinch him off Danger, right? Then you've got who can pinch him off Dusty. You got Rance, obviously. Cochin can pinch him off Dusty as well. For Geelong, oh, we already said that. What about Sloan? Who you reckon Sloan will get second? I think he'll probably maybe lose votes to Eddie Betts or Jenkins, because they generally play pretty well when Adelaide win. But other than that, he's probably got a pretty good run, and they did win a lot of games, so does make sense. Gee, that should have been a kick at goal, so what were you thinking? That, Sloan's going to poll very well, you would think anyway, and who knows? Who even knows? I mean, it's not like we've had someone probably this favoured to win it since, I think, maybe Fife last year, or did Fife win it last year? Yeah, he did. But he was super dominant early, and then there was always questions whether he would actually win it because of, missing those last few rounds and things like that. But yeah, as I was saying, sort of Brownlow nights, one of those nights where you just sit back, watch the TV, enjoy it. I kind of skip the red carpet most of the time. Not a huge fan of that, but obviously it is all about the WAGs. If you're unfamiliar with the term WAG, it means wives and girlfriends, just FYI. So it's all about them plugging their dresses and things like that. And what am I doing with the kickouts? Gee, they're horrendous right now. Anyway, yeah, big Brownlow night coming up. Very big Brownlow night coming up, and it's going to be a very, very good one, I reckon. Very, very good. I think Danger will probably lead most of the night. He'll get 3 votes round 1, and then we'll probably lead from there. But, yeah, there's not too many others that I think probably played, super seasons that'll get a lot of votes. I mean, Sydney normally pinch a lot of votes off each other. That's in the back, mate. Thank you. So that they aren't necessarily a huge chance of winning it as Swans player, because they normally get a lot of players sort of just pinching votes here and there. And I need a mark here. No! Need a mark! Need a mark! Yes! Alright, good. Let me know who you guys think is a genuine chance to finish close to Dangerfield. Or at least, a genuine chance at their club. I mean, Zach Merritt will probably get a few votes, but I don't think that he will get, a lot. Considering how much Essendon lost. Who else? Yeah, it's really tough to think about, isn't it? Who else was it? A super dominant team? Hawthorn. They're normally pretty spread in terms of their players. I don't think there's an individual player there. Maybe GWS, they might have Callum Ward up there, or Phil Davis. Oh, Phil Davis probably hasn't had a great season, but Ward, Scully, those guys in the All-Australian team probably be close up there. Maybe Buddy gets a few votes, but I don't think he will get, enough to win him the thing. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I honestly cannot pick a lot of players that I think are going to win. So, yeah, that's maybe for the Dogs. Who do you reckon for the Dogs? They've had so many players that they just do all round. Bontempelli, maybe. Will he be close enough? I don't know. And we'll have to wait and see on that one. So, anyway, Brownlow night's going to be huge. Get excited. It should be fun. Oh, that's 50. Oh, boy. Are you sure it was 50? I didn't think it was. Yeah, it was. Okay. But Brownlow night tonight, going to be fantastic. Get around it. Let me know in the comments section who you guys think's going to win. We'll talk about the grand final on, when do you reckon? Friday? Friday we'll do our grand final preview, or should I do it earlier in the week? Should I do it on a Thursday or even Wednesday? Do it with my season mode grand final, because that's also coming up, and I'm hoping to do like a little bit of an extra long video for you guys there, like 20 minutes or so, because I can't really do it too much longer than that, quite frankly, because the game is like only 12 minutes long. And if you wanted me to stream it, I really can't stream this week. I really don't have the time for it, so that's unfortunate, but definitely we're going to be... Oh, gee, that's a horrendous kick. It's going to be big, is all I can say. It's a big week in footy. Don't know what my AFL schedule is going to be looking like after this week, because we've really got nothing to go on, right? Like, after this is probably the last week of AFL videos, so a little bit sad in that regard. But get over to my second channel, Twisty, because I have some very exciting things coming up there. The link for that channel is in the description, where I post all sorts of things. You can find old videos of me at the footy as well. If you haven't checked those out, I highly recommend that you do. And you can sort of just chill out with me over there, or if you want to see me stream, which I'm going to be doing a lot more of in this summer period, then you can also see that too, and that is going to be over on my Twitch channel, and that is also in the description below. Look at me just plugging everything beautifully, get around all of the things, and if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter as well. I don't know why I hadn't plugged that for like ever, but why not plug everything, because if you guys want to know what's going on, I'll definitely have a lot of stuff happening. And if you want to find out what I'm doing on Grand Final Day, that's also on my second channel. I'm going to be doing a vlog on Grand Final Day. Me and the boys sort of have a little bit of fun, and you guys can see a video of that come up post Grand Final. So that's where you can pretty much get all of the future things that are going to be happening here. There's going to be a lot of cricket stuff over the summer. Not sure what else I'm going to be doing. If we hear anything, any more rumors about a new game in terms of the AFL side of things, or if we get any announcements there, although I think it's probably a little bit too late for any announcements, then we will definitely let you know about that one. So that's going to be awesome. Yeah, we've still got a quarter to go. We're still 3 goals down. Did anyone else notice that? Why are we losing? We don't normally lose. Come on, maybe I've lost my touch just watching the AI play, and it's dumbed me down. Maybe this Geelong team is just super overpowered. Asprey out of the back line, goes towards Menadue on the wing. He had a lot of space, gets it away from Blitzars, goes inside, looking for Griffiths. Griffiths going to there with Marriage, get a handball over to Rewalt. Rewalt on the left boot. Oh, well, that's a terrible kick. Oh, man. Who knows? Maybe I'll jump down to the MCG at some point during Grand Final week and just have a look at what's going on and things like that. So that could be something that I do as well, and I'll just do a vlog of that if I end up doing that. So thank you guys so much for sticking along with the ride. I haven't really said thank you for 6,000 too big, because that's just, you know, an awesome celebrational number. Oh no, didn't need to do that, didn't need to do that. Get him, get him. No! 3/4 time. We trail by 3 goals. This is going to take some special Dustin Martin. He's had 7 disposals in this one. Alright. I've got to focus on this last quarter. It is game on now. Alright, come on, Tigers. Let's get us something to cheer about this season. Marich out of the middle. It's going to go to Alice. Little right football defines Cochin. Cochin goes with a little short ball towards Dustin Martin. Griffiths is there as well. Handball went over the Dustin Martin direction. Dustin Martin for a goal. He's missed to the right-hand side. Would have been a great start for the Tigers there. Would have been huge. Anyway, say 17-point lead to the Geelong Cats now. Out of defence. Oh, don't get too close to the mark there, Connor. Out of there. Long ball went in the Lonergan direction. Spoiled down there by Lambert. They've got a couple of numbers in this area. Rioli gets handball towards Menadue. Back to Rioli. Ruggles kicks it out of there. Martin is down there. Dusty goes with the right foot. Ball for Griffiths. It's Marich. Big Ivan. Goes with a drilling ball. Finds Griffiths. Who would have thought a ruckman could do that? And Griffiths can put the Tigers within. Oh, I think he's pulled it. No, he's got it. I thought he pulled it right or left, but it's now an 11-point lead to the Cats. Oh, look at this. I was convinced I'd pulled it. Just snuck in. And it is now an 11-point ball game. 15 minutes on the clock. Final turn. Ball back in the middle. And it is a bounce out of there. Marriage towards Ellis. Ellis with the ball out towards Dustin Martin from 55. Dusty long rewalks back there and he takes the mark. And can line up, go with a little boo na the right foot na the right foot na the right foot na. Rewalt nails a goal and the Tigers get within 5 points in this final term. Oh yes, it is game on right now. Dustin Martin has had a few huge inside 50 moments in this quarter. Corey Ellis also big in the middle of the ground. Dusty out of there with a clearance. Gets it towards Grigg. Grigg with a little handball over the top towards Corey Ellis. Little drilling ball inside the forward 50. Looking for Griffiths. Who's going to be there? Mackie. Griffiths takes on two. Handball out to Rioli. The Tigers hit the front. Oh ho! In the beginning of this final term, Richmond have come alive. And a big play there to get their lead back. 8-2, 50 play. The Cats 7-7, 49 Geelong. Need Dangerfield to get them out of this one at the moment, but it's Dusty Martin who is lifting for the Tigers. Handball went out wide. Zach Smith. Marriage dropped it out of there. Now it's picked up by Ellis. Little handball. I didn't get the handball away. It's... That's when I go full on BT. It's like a little bit of handball. Martin gets a fist away. Menzel is back there. This is actually Delidio. Big kick for goal. One behind. And the scores are level. 10 minutes to play. 8-2, 50 to 7-8, 50. The Cats having a lot of scoring opportunities, but not taking any of them. Lambert at the back there with Rance. Rance with a little handball in the Lambert direction, but he's got no energy whatsoever. Then he picks up the ball. Rance did superb there to put the tackle on. The Tigers are on in the middle of the ground. This is Dustin Martin. Didn't get a handball away, and we'll get the ball up. Oh, mate, the Tigers are in strife right now. The Cats are pressing. Marriage out of there to Cochin. Cochin inside the forward 50. Picked up by Lonergan. Ball goes to Bartel. Smothered on the wing. Now it's Menadue and Henderson. It's Mackie, actually. Now Mackie picks it up. Gets tackled by Menadue. Dangerfield just threw it out of bounds. And we'll get a boundary throw in. Oh, man, it is in tight right now. Marich and Blitzarves out of there. Picked up by the Tigers. Menadue lays a tackle. Asprey picks it up. Little small ball. Menadue's out wide. Rewald on a little bit of a lead. Leading back towards goal. He's got it, Jack. Can put the Tigers in front. With under 4 minutes remaining, it's a 6-point lead. Absolutely split the middle. Jack Rewald. Big time goal for the Tigers. Mate, this is an exciting game. Exciting final term. 3 minutes 51 on the clock. Who's going to get out of here? Blitzarves and Marich. Marich with a tap, but it's picked up by Caddy. Took on one. Took on two. Long shot at goal. Finding a target. Oh, it's a one behind. No. Oh, mate, we can't afford to lose this now, Richmond. Out of defence, Delidio with a long kick towards Rance. Ball tapped over the back. He's got a number if he gets the handball away. It's to Ellis, who gets a handball backwards. Caddy was there, put the tackle on. Now it's Ellis again, trying to get it back. Rance is huge. A minute remaining. The Tigers are out everywhere. Ball goes on the wing. The Cats with one last opportunity. Caddy takes it, but the siren sounds. And the Tigers get the win by 5 points. Oh, man, what a spectacular match. Dustin Martin, 12 disposals, very influential in that one. Will he take home Charlie tonight? We don't know. Dangerfield probably will, but we can always hope for Dusty Martin. I'm out of voice right now. That was big. Big comeback. Well done. Fantastic. Leave a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed that, guys. Let me know if you want to see any AFL content during the off-season as well. If you want me to do trades and things like that, let me know and I'll start doing those during trade week and the things like that. But it is going to be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you all later.